So when you're reversing, just like how when we're going forward, we have to have a plan going forward. And going forward, the plan is to keep the car on your side of the road, to take it to point A to point B. Correct? That's the plan, right? And at the same attitude when you're reversing. So this session is called freelancing, right? It puts in the attitude of using your rear mirrors, left, your top, and your right. If you have a backup system, you use it. So each rear mirrors takes about 2 or 3 seconds of glancing depending on what is happening. But you must ensure that you are using the reverse mirrors in order, right? One of the things that confuses that them suddenly forget them left from them right when them reversing. Right? Chances don't feel overly special because that's just how it works. Alright? I come up with this.
This method was created to help learner drivers to get into the mindset of how to think while reversing.
What is it?
Therefore, you ask yourself, what is it that you're doing with the car? So that's the first step with the method. You ask yourself what you're doing with the car. When you decide what you're doing with the car, then in order to achieve the major plan, which is what you're doing with the car, you have to now look at the position of the car, look at the space that you're working with, and then ask yourself some other questions, which I classify as minor plans. You ask yourself where you put in the back of the car. Upon analyzing the area and the space that you're working with, you will decide whether you want to put the back of the car to the left or to the right. If you decide to put the car to the left, the method to help you to ensure that the car goes to the left and not to the right is that you will put your left hand on top of the steering, carry your left hand with the steering to meet the left thigh, and you will repeat that process. The right hand will help you to carry the lock into the direction of the left. After you put in the left lock, then you look again to ensure that the space is conducive for your movement. When that is, then you will move the car. If you go into the left area or the left direction to your pleasure, then you will stop, analyze the area again. If you need to go to the right now, you will do the same method. Put the right hand on the top of the steering, bring